iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Scout Fantasy Show. ScoutFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Scout Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
Hey there, everybody, it's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards, get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. All right, I'm going to take a little break from team previews today because last night was a Beat Dr. Roto Fantasy Football League. And as I always do, I will go and I will critique each team. Let them know who did well, who am I afraid of, who did a good job, who didn't. Let's start with team number one. Team number one, we'll do the first two rounds and then I'll get into the teams. Le'Veon Bell went 1. Zeke Elliott went 2. Todd Gurley went 3. That was a pretty big drop for Gurley. David Johnson 4. Saquon Barkley 5. Antonio Brown 6. Alvin Kamara 7. That's pretty late for him. DeAndre Hopkins 8. Kareem Hunt 9. Keenan Allen Roto 10. Odell Beckham Jr. Roto 11. Dalvin Cook 12. Okay, that was the first round. Round 2 was Gordon, then Fournette, Michael Thomas, Julio Jones Roto, Christian McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, Devonta Freeman, Jerick McKinnon, Mike Evans, AJ Green, T.Y. Hilton, and Adam Thielen. Okay, those are your first two rounds. Let's break down what these teams did. So team 1 waited until round 14 to take his quarterback, who was Ben Roethlisberger. So his quarterbacks are Ben and Prescott. Not thrilled with that. That's a weakness. And then what he did was Bell, Mixon, McCoy, Foreman, Samuels. So Bell, Mixon, McCoy. Not bad, assuming McCoy is not thrown out of the league. Receivers are Thielen, Gordon, Fuller, Hearns, Shepard, Dez Bryant, Tyrell Williams. Not bad. Tight ends are Graham and Eifert. Pretty good team. I have no problem with this team. My biggest problem with this team is the quarterback situation. He added Jameis Winston in the last round. Can you win with Roethlisberger, Dak, and Jameis? I don't know. I don't know. So I'll give this team, 12-1 odds on winning the league. Team number 2 took Russell Wilson in the 8th round, Jared Goff in the 16th round. Then he took Lamar Jackson in the 18th. I don't know why. This is not a best ball league. But Wilson and Goff I like a lot. Then it's Zeke, Ajayi, Tariq Cohen, Corey Clement, Bilal Powell. Like it. Might be a running back short. Need Ajayi to be a beast. But he's got Ajayi and Clement, which I like. That was good. So I think he covered himself there. Receivers, Hilton, Diggs, Crowder, Anderson, Anthony Miller, Paul Richardson. It's a pretty good team. Kyle Rudolph is the tight end and Austin Hooper. I think it's a pretty solid team. I give this team about a 3-4-1 chance to win this league. Solid. Like the Russell Wilson pick there too. Team 3 took Wentz in 10 and Stafford in 12. I like that. I like that move a lot. Gurley in 1 and then waited a long time for his next running back. So Gurley in 1, then Jamal Williams in 7, Carlos Hyde in 8, Chris Thompson in 11. The running backs are not good enough. His receivers, though, were A.J. Green, Tyreek Hill, Jarvis Landry, Alshon Jeffrey, and Pierre Garçon. That's really good. But the running backs are bad. And that's a problem. So I don't know if you win this league with Jamal Williams and Carlos Hyde. Not sure. He's going to need Chris Thompson to be as good as last year. That's for sure. All right, Team 4 takes Drew Brees in round 10, his only quarterback. I'm okay with that. His running backs are David Johnson, Royce Freeman, Marlon Mack, Gio Bernard, LeGarrette Blount. Interesting, especially if Mack and Freeman are good. I think there's upside here. Mike Evans, Allen Robinson, Randall Cobb, Eric Decker, Cortland Sutton, Keelan Cole. That's a little dicey. I like the thought process, though, on this team. Because this team, he may go 4-9 this year, or he may go 9-4. If Decker and Sutton are real deal, and Royce Freeman's real deal, and Marlon Mack is good, this team is going to be really good. Plus, he has Greg Olsen at tight end. I can't ever argue with that. So, look, no risk, no reward. So that's what I like about that team. Now, I was pick 5. So I'm going to just tell you what I did with my team here. I decided when I had pick 5, I was going to take players I liked. Now, Dr. Roto, what does that mean? You take players you don't like? I just went for guys who I genuinely like, regardless of whether or not I thought they'd do well. I play in a lot of these leagues, and I'm trying to win, but sometimes I like to throw different ideas out there, see how they work, right? I try different things until I get to Vegas. So my quarterbacks are Deshaun Watson and Jimmy Garoppolo. Why did I take Jimmy Garoppolo? Because I need to make sure Deshaun Watson's 100% healthy. Because if he's not, I need a good backup, and Jimmy G can win me this. I got Saquon Barkley, Jerick McKinnon, Jordan Howard, Isaiah Crowell. That'll work. Brandon Cooks, Corey Davis, Kelvin Benjamin, Marquise Lee. That's not very good. I'm probably one receiver. I like Cooks and Davis, but I need Benjamin or Lee to be decent. My tight end is Evan Engram, so I think I'm one receiver away from being a pretty good team here. All right, Team 6 takes Andrew Luck and Matt Ryan. His running backs are Freeman, Collins, Miller, Kerryon Johnson. Don't like it at all. The receivers are Antonio Brown, Marvin Jones, Marquise Goodwin, Devontae Parker, Rashard Matthews. I think this team's got issues. All right, team number 7. Now, this I've never seen before, but this is bold. Round 19 takes Eli Manning. Round 20 takes David Carr. Doesn't take another quarterback, but those two. That is interesting, and I really want to see how this strategy goes. His running backs are Kamara, Lynch, Montgomery, James White, Kenneth Dixon, TJ Yeldon. I think we have issues there. The receivers are Adams, Baldwin, Kupp, Mike Williams, Meredith, Doxson. I think this team's a bit risky for my taste. Zach Ertz around 4. I know it made sense there. I probably would have gone a running back because waiting for Lynch is a real risk. Okay, team 8 takes Aaron Rodgers in round 6. If Rodgers had made it to me, I would have taken Rodgers. I'm telling you that right now. Then he takes Alex Smith later. He's got McCaffrey and Geis and Deion Lewis. It's okay. Hopkins, Tate, Stills, Woods, Kittle. It's okay. I like it. I don't love it. I like the start. I like it. It's okay. Solid. All right. Team number 9 takes Pat Mahomes and Phillip Rivers and Marcus Mariota. I got issues there. It's not bad, but I wanted one better quarterback. He's got Hunt, Drake and Penny, Chubb and Riddick. He's going to need Drake or Penny to be good. Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Emmanuel Sanders, Nelson Aguilar, Kenny Galladay. I like those receivers. Those are pretty solid. Not a bad job. Team 10 waited on running backs. They took Tom Brady in round 9. No other quarterback. Then he's got Sony Michel as his first running back and Tevin Coleman, Duke Johnson, Devin Booker. That's got issues. He's got Keenan Allen, Roto, Michael Thomas, Larry Fitzgerald, Chris Hogan, and Julian Edelman. I like the receivers, but did I need Hogan and Edelman? I don't know if I really did that. I think I might have gone for another running back there. He could have had Lamar Miller instead of Edelman. I might have liked that team a little bit more. I don't love Lamar Miller, but I don't think you needed Edelman when you had 4 good receivers. Team 11 just took Cam Newton in round 9. Okay. His running backs are Fournette and Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram, Rex Burkhead, Aaron Jones. Solid. Receivers, Beckham, Schuster, Watkins, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley. Look, he's got some young kids there with Juju, Moore, and Ridley. If those guys turn out to be good, that's a pretty good team. His tight ends are Njoku and Ebron. Not the greatest, but good enough. So as Cam goes, that team goes. Very interesting. And then finally, Team 12 takes Kirk Cousins as his only quarterback in 12. I think I would have come back with another guy there. His running backs are Cook, Gordon, and Ronald Jones, who he took in round 6. Carson and Hines. I have no problem with that. Demaryius Thomas, Michael Crabtree, Funchess, Jordy Nelson. I hate that. I hate Crabtree. I hate Funchess. I just don't want those guys on my team. I think there were better guys that he could have taken there. I would have taken Sammy Watkins for sure over Crabtree. I just think that there were issues galore. I would have taken DJ Moore over Funchess, to be quite honest with you. So as I look at this draft, there are some good teams here. About 3 or 4 really good teams. And I'm looking forward to drafting. And it was a good night. And we started at 10 o'clock. We were done at 11:57. Hour and 57 minutes. We're out. We're moving. We're going. So let me give you a website that I want you to check out. It's called mockdraftnow.com. It's the same thing as bestballnow.com, mockdraftnow.com. You go on right now and you can and mock draft all day. That's what I do. I literally mock draft 3 or 4 times a day. I want to get better. I want to get sharper and see how things play out. Who's going to be there for me in round 6? Who's going to be there for me in round 7? That's what I want to figure out. Okay? mockdraftnow.com. Also, go to scoutfantasysports.com, sign up, see the preseason pro picks. Sean Childs' picks are out. Mine are out. Bill Enright has his out. So please check that out. And when you get the information and you feel you know enough and you're ready to hang with the big boys, which I hope you are, what I want you to do is to go to playffwc.com. That's playffwc.com. When you get there, best ball leagues, online championships, or the main event, the Fantasy Football World Championship, come play online, come join us in Vegas in person. Whatever way you want to get there, we want you to be playing fantasy football. I had a great time with the Beat Dr. Roto draft last night. We're going to be doing 3 more in the month of August, and then we're going to get to Vegas after that in September. So a very exciting time right now. But right now it's time to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. Wishing you all a great weekend. This is Dr. Roto saying be well and take care.
Thanks for listening to the Scout Fantasy Show. There's never been a better time to join the Scout Army. Visit scoutfantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO for 2 months free. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time. Go Scouts!